Welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. We're looking at the famous Euro USD, very popular pair noticed recently. So we just looking at the daily time frame, we can see that we have broke the kind of upwards momentum, just to say that we're now currently in a downtrend. We already are in a downtrend just overall by looking at this, but we can get sub channels where it looks like we are channeling upwards, but signifying this close above this key zone here gives me an idea that we could potentially look all the way down here for our next key zone point here, and see how sensitivity reacts to our bottom trend line in this channel. So if we take it down to a 4 hour, just to get a little overview of what we discussed last time. So price is already currently up in an uptrend for this moment in time at the start of April all the way to the 17th. Then we started the break. So we found the break in the trend line, and we can see that the price subsided all the way down to the lower levels as we started hitting our next key zone time frames, and the levels here are respected very well. We see that in this first one here we got a lot of sensitivity forming resistance. Then price managed to suppress this, but we didn't get to our next point. So we had a lot of sellers in the market, and we shot all the way down and to our next key zone level here at 1.12167, and the same thing repeated here again. So we had support here, testing the sensitivity to our next one here. Although it's faint, it's a weekly time, a daily time frame zone, key level point. We got instant rejection from that, so we had momentum upwards. However, we had the impressions that we could not keep the bullish momentum upwards, so we ended up following this downtrend. And as you can see, we made lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows, lower highs. So we said in the previous video that I was looking for momentum upwards. However, we didn't get the exact entry points for us to confirm this. Like I said in the previous videos, we have to match our own analysis with so you need to match my analysis with your analysis. See if you agree with it, then you would partake in the trades. But you have to, for me, in my personal trading plan, I have to have strict set of rules that I have back tested, and I hope that you have back tested yours. But with back testing, you need to make sure what works and what doesn't work. So obviously I know what works and what doesn't. So we did not enter this as our criteria wasn't met. So I assumed that price was going to see how price was going to react to this key point here, and we were looking for an entry upwards. However, we did not get that. We got this huge candle here, and we have this engulfing candle here, which signified our drop and change in momentum as we started forming another form of downwards momentum. So we can see how we've come all the way down here, and we've respected our trend line, our next key zone here. So I'm just going to change the color blue. So this would be our daily time frame key zone here. So these huge candle pin bars that we have here just indicates to me that we have quite a bit of sensitivity at this area. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pin bars here of pure sensitivity in rejection of this. So what I would want to check is if I could get entry. I feel like this could potentially be a reversal. However, my positions would be short still, if we could get a close in this region here, if we can break this close in this zone here, so I'll draw this like this. So what I mean is, if we can get a candle to close in this area here, this would give me the impression to look for a short. However, if we start to break above this zone here, then I'll be looking for a buy. So in terms of looking for a short, so if we get a close here, so let's say price comes here, we get a retest. So this is important in my one part of my strategy is the retest. The retest is what confirms the absolute trade. So the retest of this candle and a close again must be in this zone. This would signify me to, among other rules, to look further downwards for a short. However, if price does find sensitivity and rejection at this point here, and we can't close in this region here, so if price came here, bounced upwards, closed in this part here, and perhaps it might even do this, go for a little bull run and a retest here, this would give me a good impression, and if it closed above here, then I'll be looking for a long and going upwards. So this would be my little analysis for this week for Euro USD. So nothing too fancy with this pair. We are still indecisive as we're going, but as of now we're more likely to look for downwards momentum just because we are making lower lows and lower highs as of now. And I want to see what happens to the price on our bottom trend line here. So hopefully we do find sensitivity in this point here, and we find the right momentum in this week. But we have to wait for how price rejects this zone, and how it performs on this key area here. And like I said before, make sure you're not blindly trading what I'm saying. Please do look into your own trading style, as like I said, everyone has their own different trading style. So this is what I'm looking at for this week. So hopefully we do find a good entry point, and yeah, so need to, obviously every day it changes, so that's why I'm 50-50 with the exact buy or sell. So we need to monitor the charts, like I said, hourly, 4 hours, daily, and to see if our analysis is correct for either route. So yeah, that's, like I said, this is our analysis for this week, and we'll see what happens in the next week, how price action unfolds, and well, yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you.